Left out a fact or two. If the lady's naughty but proper, if the lady's chicer than chic, if her escorts must wear a topper, and each man's the man of the week, if she rides around in a brand new foreign car, the chances are the lady's a star. If the lady's brilliantly witty, if she makes the dialogue flash, if the lady's way with a ditty makes the ditty seem like a smash, if her songs add up to a fancy repertoire, the chances are the lady's a star. If the lady's habits are utterly charming, yet sometimes alarming and bizarre, if the lady's someone with the same dimensions,
I think, and I think you think, I look more like a woman than a man.
I'm Terry Boom, the manager of Legals, which I have been for the last 7 years. The big problem which we've had over this time is being acceptable to the Australian public. The Australian man is known all over the world as being a he-man. And here we are in the capital of Australia with an all-male review comprising, this is all boys, which dress up as girls, and the people are coming as a theatre restaurant to see them. They're he-men, but with dresses. It's become acceptable, and the people look at it from a different point of view altogether. They look at it from entertainment.
Sonny, you smile at me and really is a pain. Oh, the dark days are done, the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere, sunny one so true. I love you.
I wouldn't say it started with a love affair with a boy. I mean, to be quite frank, I've never had a love affair with a boy, but this happened when I was at school. I knew something was wrong because I used to get ridiculed by my friends at school. They used to say I look so feminine and feminine features, and then when I left school I heard about female impersonating, and I suppose you've all heard about this promoter, the late Lee Gordon. Well, he was opening a club, and I started with him working in female impersonating shows, and this sort of relaxed me, you know. I thought it was like before I was sort of locked up in a cage, but I wanted to get out, and I didn't know what was wrong with me. And this was sort of what I wanted, because I could walk down the street without people saying, is that a boy or a girl? Well, I guess when it's all boiled down, I was born a woman in the shell of a man. But, you know, a lot of people don't look at it this way. You see, I'm one person that's really lucky. I'm fortunate to have very understanding parents and people that live around me that they're very understanding also. But I know a lot of the boys, or whatever you want to call them, in this field of entertainment do have it pretty bad, because a lot of people ridicule them, which I think is very bad. I mean, you know, a person can't help what they're born or what they are, and this is one thing that I'm trying to correct at the moment, because eventually I want to be a woman and live as a woman. I live like this, you know. Not only do I work as a woman, I live as a woman, so I have to be on the street quite often, going shopping and, you know, living around where I live, walking around the neighbourhood and that. And those people that don't know me wouldn't have a clue who I was, but, you know, people that do know me, they sort of, especially those that don't understand, they look at me as if they can't make out what I am, or you'll find people that laugh. Well, this annoys me sometimes. I'm getting used to it, I mean, I've been doing it, as I said before, the last 6-7 years, but I'm getting quite used to it. But if people really had a better understanding and knew the depths behind it, the way that we are, probably they wouldn't laugh and have a better outlook on us. But this is the really one thing that really annoys me.
Matter of fact, we have a problem with people after they've seen the show don't believe that they are boys, which is completely different to a lot of other clubs, like the Pink Pussycat, which Wayne.
Yes, well, actually, Terry, see, I'm the same up at the Pussycat in a way, because we defy the public up there. We have one boy on our show, 14 girls, and we defy them to the public to pick the boy from all our girls, and they can't do it up there.
They can't. We're the same. They can't pick it as they're going out. A lot of them think that they've gone knowing that they are boys, and they've gone out wondering, were there any girls in it?
Although I like show business, I would not like to be in it for the rest of my life. I'd like to settle down, have a normal life like anybody else, and eventually even get married.
She's a magical